guys, so welcome back. So, off screen I went and joined someone else's game, and I replayed that. I did 2 side quests in my own game, and I replayed that volatile mission where we ran through the volatile nest and got the samples. So, I got my level up. Bastard threw a rock at me well after I was gone. As you guys can see, I got some practice in the grapple hook.
Glad to see you made it in one piece. So what's this new information you found?
This might be hard for you to hear.
Well, just say it.
I didn't know this until now, but it looks like my father was the one who brought you to the Baron.
What?
But he didn't bring you here to torture you. He brought you here to help you.
Well, I guess the Baron had other ideas.
I'm sure my father wanted nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah. But he still brought me to the Baron.
Not voluntarily. I told you.
So, how was your dad's research project?
You were infected, but sentient. Part volatile, part human. My dad managed to restore your humanity. At least on the outside. Inside, you were something else entirely. The Baron wanted to replicate that. Replicate you. The Chimeras were his attempt at that. To genetically engineer the perfect predator. But one he could control. But Chimeras weren't his only goal. Camilo's area of research was another. Telepathic communication and mind control.
So what's this twisted motherfucker's endgame? What does he hope to gain?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe all that matters is ending him. You find any more chimeras for me?
All the data pointed me here. To the Baron's latest creation.
I'll let you know when it's done. You get to safety.
Wouldn't his latest creation technically be the beast?
Kyle, it happened again.
I thought you were setting up an ambush.
We did, but we got into a firefight and my guys need help.
You should have called me in sooner.
Kyle, please.
the boss fight arena is clearly underneath those cages. And it's just how do I get down there? Oh, there we go. Drop, please. Crazy boss fight time. Okay. So again, I need. still had some HP left, but whatever. Gonna be a death montage this week. This one's gonna take some editing. I might have to call in backup for this one. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not trying this over again. I'm sure I could beat him eventually, but like, I just don't have the patience. That's because right there. So what happens is there's a bug, but when you come out of a menu or something, you can't. You have to put it back on again. Yeah, that's what got me killed that last time. go. We got all our
Done. Now it's time to take down Daddy.
You do realize that these monsters share more DNA with you than the Baron.
Now, these aren't my babies. These are his murderous nightmares, and it's time for him to pay.
You think you're ready?
I better be. Because we're only gonna have one shot at this.
Kyle, the Rangers tell me the Baron is using something to make the infected even more dangerous. So, be extra careful. Out there.
Kyle, it's Lydia. Remember the samples you got us? Camilo ran some tests, and they look promising. Meet us at the gardener's cottage in the old park near the psychiatric hospital. We'll brief you.
Alright, I'm gonna end. Gonna do a short one. But easy could edit out all those deaths and make them a montage of me dying over and over. That was probably the most I died in my whole time playing this game. See you guys in the next one.